guys, welcome back to Sourcefed. I'm Steve Zaragoza. Today I'm going to talk to you about the latest in the God of War series, God of War Ascension.
Yeah, let's bring this down. Okay, give me my QT events, please. Just stab his face through, no big deal. Okay. This is not for children.
This is actually the 7th game in the God of War series, which is a PlayStation exclusive. Yeah, that's right, 7th. There were like 2 or 3 PSP games. So there was like God of War 1, 2, and 3, and then, and then there was the PSP game. I can't keep track of this shit. I played all the God of War console games, so I was ready and raring for this one. The game yet again stars Kratos, our antagonist slash protagonist, depending on how you look at it, depending on how you feel about the gods and being a dick. This game is actually a prequel to the entire God of War series. This game takes place just before God of War 1 and is all about Kratos and his battle against Ares, the God of War, who forced him to kill his family in order for him to live and go on. And that's kind of the crux of the entire series. It's Kratos going, "F you, gods!" So if you've played a God of War game before, this is essentially the same thing. It's a hack and slash adventure with puzzle elements, and it's bloody and gory as hell. What I liked about gameplay is it's just essentially the same. Honestly, I don't have to relearn moves, and I was like, oh, I remember that this joystick makes you do that roll, evade, swivel thing. Oh, I remember if you press them both together, you can do that Lord of War move. The one thing I forgot I didn't like about the entire God of War series is that damn fixed camera, and it bugs me every time, and I think this is the one thing people complain about in the entire series. I'm coming off of playing Ni no Kuni still. I'm obsessed, I'm sorry. Where the right stick on the DualShock controller moves the camera. Well, I tried to do that in God of War, and I forgot, oops, that's how you flip them around in different directions. So, fixed camera kind of sucks, but whatever. They're showing you what they want you to see, and they don't want any distractions. In fact, there were moments when I was playing the game where the camera forces you to look at the beautiful vista and the big creepy monster face in the background, and I appreciate that kind of shit, because that type of artistry that goes into games is impressive and amazing. Thanks, Sony. So I got about a good hour and a half into the game, and I didn't really notice too many new features. There's new weapons and new power-ups and new things here and there, but I haven't quite gotten to that stuff yet. Also, we gotta talk about the most awesome part of the new game, which is the multiplayer mode, which I have yet to officially play. Hang on before you get angry at me. We're gonna try to play it live on twitch.tv/sourcefed, so check our Twitters for when that's gonna happen. I did actually get my hands on the multiplayer mode at E3 last year, and I absolutely loved it. It's just basically God of War hack and slash action with your friends, battling it out in big arenas with monsters. It's kind of everything you want out of a multiplayer mode in a God of War game. So enough about what I think about the game, let's take a look at what other people on the net think about it, right? Joystick gave the game a 3.5 out of 5 stars. Not bad, not good. I think mostly the problem that a lot of the reviewers are having is that it's kind of the same old shit, but I'm okay with that because if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Game Trailers gave it an 8.3 out of 10, saying, God of War Ascension combines bold action with a certain level of restraint, taking a few chances, but still hewing close to the familiar. Destructoid gave it a 9 out of 10, saying, God of War has never looked or played better than this. Well said. And EGM gave it a 70, bringing our average score to 78.25%. So to sum it up, I would say if you're a fan of the God of War series, it's definitely a buy. The reason being is it's just stupid, awesome action with gore and boobies and monsters and blood and boobies and swords and knives and boobies and monsters. So my question for you guys is what do you think about this tiny controversy about Sony changing the trophy from Bros Before Hoes to Bros Before Foes? If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's one of the trophies you can unlock in the game. I guess people were upset about Bros Before Hoes. I don't get it. There's freaking full-on boobs in the game.
Some good booby physics going on. Okay, we've got all sorts of sizes of boobs going on here.
Please do not forget to hit like and subscribe if you haven't already because it really helps us out. Or click this annotation to see our videos on the YouTube, or go to sourcefed.com and see our news and blog stuff. Or you can kiss my beard if you see me in public. I'm Steve Zaragoza. That's the God of War music.
That was amazing.
That's the music from the God of War game.